In this video, I will be showing you how to make a delicious mimosa cake, the perfect Italian spring dessert that combines fluffy sponge cake with decadent Diplomatica cream. With just a few basic ingredients, some simple steps, and without the need for any fancy equipment, you'll have a stunning dessert that's sure to wow your friends and family. So why wait? Let's get started. First, prepare the sponge cake. Line the bottom of the springform pan with parchment paper and grease the edges with butter. Whip the egg whites with half the sugar using an electric mixer to stiff peaks. Stop beating when the egg whites form a line, indicating they have reached stiff peaks. Set aside. Add the remaining sugar to the bowl of yolks. Whip until the yolks will lighten in color and texture, stopping when a line forms, similar to the egg whites. Now add a little flour to the egg yolks gradually through a strainer or sieve. Use a folding motion to incorporate the mixtures gently. To maintain volume, alternate additions of 2 to 3 spoonfuls of egg whites and sifted flour. Add more flour, and when mixing becomes difficult, incorporate more egg whites. Continue folding gently until fully combined. Pour the cake batter into the prepared springform pan and smooth the surface with a spatula. Place the pan on a tray on the middle rack of the preheated oven. Bake for 30 to 35 minutes at 160 degrees in static mode until lightly golden brown. The cake is done when it stops rising and begins to fall slightly. Test for doneness by inserting a skewer, which should come out clean. Remove the cake from the oven and allow it to rest in the pan for a few minutes before inverting onto a wire rack to cool completely. Now let's make the Diplomat cream. Add milk and vanilla extract to a saucepan and heat over low heat. In a separate bowl, whisk together egg yolks, sugar, and sifted cornstarch until well combined. Slowly pour the heated milk into the egg yolk mixture while whisking constantly. Pour the mixture back into the saucepan and heat it over low heat. Continue stirring continuously until the pastry cream thickens. Remove the pastry cream from the heat and immediately pour it into a bowl to cool completely. Meanwhile, in another bowl, whip heavy cream with sifted powdered sugar until full volume is reached and soft peaks form. Gently fold the whipped cream into the cooled pastry cream using a spatula, mixing from the bottom up, being careful not to overmix. Your Diplomat cream is ready. Now let's prepare the sugar syrup. Bring the water and sugar to a boil while stirring continuously. Once the sugar has completely dissolved, add the lemon juice and continue cooking briefly while maintaining the boil, then remove from the heat and allow it to fully cool at room temperature. It's time to assemble our mimosa cake. Carefully cut the sponge cake into 3 discs. Gently scrape any browned portions of the first disc using a small knife and cut the disc into small pieces approximately 1 centimeter wide or slightly smaller. Place the first disc on the serving plate and moisten the top lightly with syrup from the outer edge inward. Spread an even layer of diplomatic cream over, leveling it smooth. Top with the second disc, moistening the top with syrup. Finish by spreading the remaining diplomatic cream in an even layer across the entire structure, leveling and feathering the cream up along the outer edge. Place the sponge cake pieces on and around the cake to resemble a mimosa flower, gently pressing them into place. Refrigerate the completed traditional mimosa cake for approximately 2 hours before serving. Your mimosa cake is ready. Enjoy!